Hey everyone, it's Kett here with another League of Legends tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about champions, picking your champion. I realize this probably should have been the very first video in this series, because this is the most important thing, picking the champions that you want to play, what type of playstyle you want to have, etc, etc. So I apologize for making this a second video. I realized this morning that this probably should have been the first one, but it is what it is. These videos aren't going to be in any particular order, so I apologize for that, because I really just, I don't know what I'm talking about half the time, to be honest with you guys, so my voice is fucking up bad, too. I think I'm still a little bit sick, but we're gonna look at champions. I'm gonna show you guys what champions I own, what type of champions I play, etc. And it'll help you to be able to make the choices of, which role you want to play, which champions you like, which type of playstyle you want to have, etc. So let's take a look at my champions first off. I'm actually recording this on Monday, so the free champion rotation will be different, but these are the champions that I currently own. Obviously the ones with the exclamation points are free, even though I own some of the free ones like Blitzcrank, Lucian, Volibear. I own those guys, but these are the champions that I personally have. If you'll take a look, you'll notice I have quite a few top lane champions. Top lane is the role that I like to play. I like to go top lane. I can do other things, ADC, mid. So of course I have some champions for those roles as well. But I do for the most part play top lane. And the champion that I would say I play the most out of any of these would be Renekton. Very strong top lane champion, very strong early game. He's a bruiser type. He does a lot of attack damage. Let's just click on him and we'll take a look at some of his skills. He swings his blade for attack damage, everything like that. If you look at the stats, he has a lot of attack power or attack damage. So I would say my playstyle is more of a bruiser melee type champions. I like to bully the enemy in the lane. I don't own too many AP champions or ability power magic champions. The ones I do own are, say, like Twisted Fate, which I would take mid, or Rise, who recently got a patch, so I don't really play him that much. But let's take a look at the store. No, never mind. Let's not take a look at the store. I just realized. There are a lot of starting champions that you can play. For example, Tristana. I believe you get Tristana, or you can get Tristana for free by liking their Facebook page. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe if you like their Facebook page, you can get a free code to enter at the store. I'll show you that. You go down here, and you can enter the code right here, and if you enter the code you can get Tristana for free pretty much. And Tristana's main role is ADC or attack damage carry. You go to the bottom lane and you have somebody supporting you, and you deal out all the damage for your team. So if you would like to be into attack damage, just doing a lot of attack damage and dealing out a lot of damage, etc., being in the bottom lane, and I would recommend Tristana for you. You can, like I said, get her for free, I believe, by liking the Facebook page. So Garen is also another free champion. I believe by following their Twitter you can get Garen along with a nice little Garen skin, which I actually did. This is the skin you can get by liking their Facebook page, or not Facebook page, my bad, by following their Twitter. I'm sorry. And Garen is as a bruiser type champion, he goes. I use him top lane sometimes. He's not really one of my favorite champions, but I do play him sometimes. A lot more recently. He's a good starting champion if you want to get into melee bruiser type champions. He can bully in lane, and deal out that attack damage. So, first off, of course, when you play games, you earn influence points, which you can use to buy champions, and there are a bunch of champions that are really cheap, only 450 influence points, which is really cheap, really, really cheap. I already own all the 450s, but these champions are there for like starting off players. I mean, they're still good for late players like me. I still play like Rise, he's a 450 champion, or Master Yi, he's also a 450 champion. So you can buy a bunch of 450 champions, and they have a 450 champion for each role, such as Annie. You can place like mid lane Annie or support Annie. She's 450. She's an AP champion, so your magic damage. Ashe is also a 450 champion. Ashe is actually my very first champion that I bought. She's an ADC, so she can deal out attack damage, carry the bottom lane, and yeah. Garen's a 450, but why would you buy him? Like I said, you can get him for free. Kale, another support kind of champion. Master Yi. Master Yi is really a jungle champion. He can go lane, but he jungles for the most part. Kind of like a cheesy, I don't know. I personally don't like him that much. I think he's a really easy champion, so I would recommend, if you're trying to learn jungle, to grab Master Yi. Of course, the jungle changes coming in season 5 or the preseason, so I'm not sure if he'll be so good after the jungle changes, but for now he is pretty good on the current Summoner's Rift. So Master Yi. Nunu is also a 450, another top lane / jungle champion. I've never played Nunu personally, even though I own Nunu. I don't personally like Nunu. Poppy, I've never played Poppy. Very, very unpopular champion. Probably one of the most unpopular champions in the game. So, can jungle, and I think mid lane possibly. I'm not sure. Rise is another 450 champion. He's an AP or magic damage champion. Before his current nerf, before they nerfed him, he was very, very popular top lane. He was very a big bully in top lane. I would personally play him a lot top lane too, and he's still pretty good. I just personally don't like him, but he's an easy magic damage champion that you can learn. He has really easy skill shots to hit and stuff like that. So there's Sivir, which is also another attack damage carry. Soraka, which is a support type champion. She basically heals everybody. That's like it. And lastly, there's Warwick, who is can run top lane. I personally like to take him top lane, but you can also jungle him. So there are a lot of champions that you can buy that are really cheap, that you can buy to learn each role specifically. Thankfully they have a champion basically for every role, so you can buy them and figure out which role you like the most. And obviously I do believe there's a bundle actually that you can buy. Yeah, the starter pack. I don't have enough RP right now and I already own all the champions, but this is a really good pack. I believe at some stores, I think Best Buy maybe, there's a $5 RP card that you can buy that's specifically for this, and will unlock this. This basically unlocks all the 450 champions for you, so that you can learn each role, etc. And not only that, but it also gives you an XP boost for 10 wins and an IP boost for 4 wins. So basically, uh, you get extra influence points when you win for 4 wins, and you get extra XP for 10 wins. So that's a pretty good deal, and it's definitely good for new players to learn. And yeah, so we'll just take a look at the champions in the store real quick. I own a lot of champions, like 40 or something, so a lot will be missing, but here you can see a bunch of champions for different prices. You can buy each champion with either riot points or influence points. Uh, I've bought some champions with riot points and some with influence points. I think the more expensive ones are possibly um, more worth it for influence, or not influence, RP points, riot points. Since I'm impatient. I don't want to spend the time working all the way up to 6,300. So for me, it was worth it, especially when like a 6,300 champion goes on sale. There's like for right now, Victor is on sale for like half the RP points. RP points. I keep saying that, for half the riot points as normal. So if you want to buy a champion, I would definitely recommend waiting until that champion is on sale, because you'll save a lot. They don't go down in price on IP, so if you're gonna buy them, make sure you have riot points. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm kind of just rambling at this point. Excuse me. So that's basically all you need to know about champions. I can't really pick a champion for you. I can tell you guys what I like personally, what I like to play, but I definitely can't pick what champion that you guys are going to like, Like I said, I like Renekton top lane. I play him a lot. But you guys might not like Renekton at all. You might have not even like top lane at all. You might want to be a jungler, etc. You're just going to have to try each champion out and figure it out on your own. What role you want to play, what you want to do, etc., etc. So I hope this was helpful. My voice, starting to lose it. Like I said, I hope this was helpful for you guys to figure out, what role you want to play, what champions you want to play, and I believe I'm gonna upload these every Friday. So I will see you guys next Friday with another tutorial. And yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you did enjoy, and take it easy, guys.